everyone, it's Jasmine. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a video all about newborn must-haves for sleep time. So sleeping was a really big challenge for us and our newborn when we brought him home. He did not sleep for the first 11 weeks. It was awful. We were up all night long. He would not sleep in his crib. He would not sleep. He would not nap in his pack and play. He would not nap in his swing. Nothing. You had to hold this boy. And it was so rough. My husband went back to work 2 weeks postpartum. I had 12 weeks off, but at 11 weeks, I said, we have to do something. I cannot go back to work and do this with no sleep. Like,
3 months of no sleep. Like,
how is that possible? But it legit happened. Like, I look back and I'm like, what was that? Like, I have no idea. Okay, so people say, you're gonna miss this, enjoy this time. Oh, it's so amazing. I miss him being little, and I miss looking at him and cuddling him, but the sleep part, I could have done without that. That was so rough. And like, I don't understand. Like, how do babies not sleep? I just kept looking at him like, can you go to sleep? And he just like looking at me. I'm like, close your eyes, boy. So after research, this really did help us. When I went back to work, awesome. I kid you not. These products, I hope they work for you because that is a really big challenge. So the first thing that we transitioned to that was a big help is, okay, first of all, let's admire how little baby Gray was. Look at that. He was so small. This is preemie. He wore preemie clothes almost until 3 months. He was little. So we had lots of cute jammies, right? So these are the buttons. So on top of a non-sleeping baby, we had to
button each button.
Every single diaper change in the middle of the night when he's, sleeping on your shoulder when you're like awake watching your show and you're just like, go to sleep. And he wouldn't, So then you pick him up and you get it buttoned and it's all like crisscross buttoned. You're half asleep. It's not even, he's mad because he's cold. No. Get the jammies with the zipper. Don't even bother with the buttons at nighttime. Get the zipper. So much easier. The buttons are cute for like daytime, but don't use these at night. It will save you so much hassle in the middle of the night. So the zipper is so much easier. But there's even better. Don't just look for the zipper. Get the reversible zipper. These zip from the bottom. They go back and forth, but you can just unzip from the bottom and pull the baby's legs out and just change the bottom instead of taking the whole thing off and having to change them. You can just pull the legs out, change real quick, put the legs back in and zip up. Life changer. Whoever invented these, props. It was probably a mom. Props, mom. The next thing, shout out to Alex, the owlet. Let me tell you, when I had to put him in his crib for the first time, I was like, oh, sweet, he's sleeping, right? At 12 weeks when he started sleeping, right? Wrong. I was up all night. I couldn't sleep. I was like, is he awake? Is he sleeping? Is he breathing? I couldn't handle it. Even through the monitor, I'm like, how do I tell if he's like, I'm just staring at a baby just laying like this. Like, is he breathing? I don't know. My cousin, MVP, hooked us up with the owlet. If you have not researched this, research it. This will put your mind to ease and you will all be sleeping so good. So good. Well, until the alarm goes off. But let me get to that. So this owlet, what it does is you put this little sock on your baby's foot and it comes in 3 different sizes. So as the baby grows, the sock will change. But there is a little device in the sock that keeps control over the baby's oxygen and the baby's breathing throughout the night. So if the baby's oxygen level drops or the baby stops breathing, it will alert you through this device that goes in your room through Wi-Fi. And it's pretty neat. Like, it's awesome because if you wake up in the middle of the night and you don't hear anything, you can just look over at this, and if it's green, you know, okay, good, baby's safe, breathing, sleeping well, mom can go back to sleep. However, when little Mr. Grayson thought that he was a little big boy and started kicking his feet too much in the middle of the night and kicked the sock off or messed with the sock, this went off. The scariest alarm ever. We have a security system in our home, and that is the loudest that's the loudest sound I've ever heard. No, this in the middle of the night jumping up, going off, you are going to freak out. It starts flashing red and like, and you freak out. You're like, my baby. So you instantly look, and it shows like the oxygen levels are down, and I'm freaking out. I run in his room, and I'm like, Grayson, like, and he's just sleeping. And then like I'm like screaming, waking him up, and then he's just like looking at me, and then he's mad that I woke him up. It's all because he just kicked it off, or the sensor turned and it wasn't reading off the top of his foot his oxygen levels. So it does take a little bit of getting used to with the different sensors and finding the right fit for your child's foot. But once you get it, it's awesome. And there's an app on your phone that you can watch and control through there and like keep track of their heart rate and oxygen level through your phone if you wanted to do it that way too, instead of not looking at the actual monitor. Another thing that helped us is not just a baby swaddle. So we did try the baby swaddles, and those were awesome, like in the hospital or like when we brought him home for naps and stuff. That's how we like kept him kind of like calm. But he was a week old, and we went to his newborn photography session, and she took my baby and she wrapped him up, right? She wrapped him up so quick and was just like it was no thing. And I was like, how'd you do that? Like, he instantly went from to, and I was like, you gotta show me, you gotta teach me how to do that, because he slept the whole time. So she told us all about what to do, and we went to Hobby Lobby and got this fabric. So it's just like a jersey stretch fabric, but I picked out the cute velvet one. But this swaddle was awesome. It's the kind that they use for the newborn session when they swaddle them up for their pictures to keep them nice and cozy. But it worked like a charm. Like, I can do a video showing you how to swaddle with this, but they have different colors. There was a really pretty emerald green, there's a gold, black, yellow, white, pink, purple, all different colors. But we sure did. As soon as we left the newborn session of photography, I typed in Hobby Lobby, we went right there, picked this up, and this was a lifesaver for the first 11 weeks before I found my top baby must-have for sleep that changed our life. Another thing that we noticed helped is a good routine at night. So make sure baby's belly is full, like real full before bed, and then a nice bath. Like, we noticed when we started doing baths plus a full belly, he slept a lot longer. So we use like the Johnson, and you can just pick this up at any store in the baby aisle. And the Aveeno baby, also the lavender, this one worked really well. He had a little bit of eczema on his back, so this one, we used this when he had an eczema outbreak, and this was awesome. The last thing is a game changer. Newborn babies have startle reflexes, so even if you put them down and they're sleeping and they jump, they wake up and it's game over, right? They're awake. Or if they, just anything that startles them, right? I couldn't handle anymore. Nothing was like keeping him sleeping all through the night. So of course I went to researching as a new mom, and I found this genius thing that looks kind of silly, but it's in the name, the Magic Merlin. Okay, get a Magic Merlin. If you have a baby that is not sleeping and that is startled and jumping and waking up, get this. So this is the small, which is 3 to 6 months, 12 to 18 pounds. They do make 2 sizes. The next one is for 6 to 9 months, I believe. Yeah, 6 to 9 months. And I ordered this from Target, but they do have a website and you can get these on Amazon or Walmart also. So it looks like a snowsuit. Just looks like a literal snowsuit. So you just unzip the sides, place the baby in, arms out, legs out, zip them right in there, lay them on the back to sleep. They can't roll, safe, back to sleep. And it's warm. And it's not too heavy, but it's enough to keep their arms down so that they don't startle, and their legs as well. I put my son in this at the 11 weeks. I got sleep back, and we didn't look back. It was so amazing. I promise you, you will, I don't even know. I can't even explain the words that you need this. I remember telling my husband, I just want to buy a bunch of these and send these out to moms because it is that good. When you're a mom or a dad and you have that product that you're like, this is it. This is it. I kid you not. He just chilled. We just put him in his crib. Well, the right way on his bed. And he just chilled. And then when I would get him in the morning, he would still be there just happy and slept. Mom was happy. Dad was happy. Baby was happy. We all got sleep. It was good. It was real good. And I don't think it's too expensive either. I'll link everything I have that there's links to. I'll go ahead and link that below in the description with links and pricing. But after all of those really helped us. And a lot of people were wondering with the Merlin sleep suit, how that works after transitioning. So we use that from 3 to 6 months. And then after that, we did not get the second Merlin from the 6 to 9 month suit. We just went ahead and put him in his crib just normal and without a swaddle, suit, sleep sack, anything. And he transitioned really well. So I hope that works for your child as well. But we noticed after this sleep suit that he was a stomach sleeper. So once he was able to roll over, he slept on his stomach, and he's been a great sleeper ever since. He basically is tells us when it's night time. Every day on the dot, he's like, okay, where's my night stuff? Let's go. So that helped, and now we don't even have to use any of this stuff. We just put him to bed like a normal big boy, because he's a big boy now. That's so sad. But we do use the Owlette still. But as far as the swaddling and the different pajamas, it's fine now. But as a newborn, those are our must-haves because the newborn sleep stage stinks. And I hope that helps you. And that is all for the newborn must-haves for sleep time. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!